just going to show you a small clip of it. I'm hoping you guys can see this. This is all I gave it was a Mostla research that I generated of just like, tell me about Mostla. And you're going to hear it sometimes struggle with the word Mostla because it doesn't, I didn't specify that it was in Spanish, but you'll get a sense for what I'm talking about here. I'm starting at the 7-minute mark. Everything you're about to hear was generated by this technology. So I'm going to mute myself and I'll click play.
You mentioned earlier an experiential learning strategy.
Right.
Can you unpack that a bit for us? Like, what does that actually look like in action at Mosla?
So their approach is based on this really clear 4-stage framework.
Okay, I love a good framework.
Yeah, it's easy to follow.
All right, hit me with it.
It's no experiment. Imagine, create.
Okay, I'm writing this down.
So first, you learn about the tech, the trends.
That's the foundation.
Then you move on to experiment.
Okay.
You actually get your hands dirty. You configure the
So I'll mute, but it also has the ability to interact. So I can interrupt the podcast and say, tell me about the impact. Tell me about the blockchain, the blockchain, how blockchain is used by by Mostla, right? And it would know to retrieve that information, and it almost becomes kind of this interactive podcast. So if you haven't had the chance to check this out, this is Notebook LM, but just seeing some more advancements in that particular space, thought that would be helpful. We're even getting into things like audio. So this is quite interesting. I'll click play on this for just a second. This was a song that was created based off of Mostla. You're going to see that that's obviously not how we spell that, but that was a way to be able to have it pronounce it correctly. So I'm going to click play and give you just a little bit of this song that was generated.
In the halls of Tech de Monterey, where the future finds its way, a vision bold, a dream so bright.
Again, if I had more time, I'd show you the full song, but this was generated in about 1 minute. Just, hey, this is what Mostla is. Here's the information. Generate a song, soulful reggaeton, sung by a male pop musician. That was the extent to what I gave this technology through Suno, and you can kind of see how that was translated. So lots of interesting things. I think the last demo I'll show here is this one of a combination. This was recorded earlier today, and you'll see voice matching, translation, natural audio recreation, and lip sync. And I'm going to forward just to the end here. What you're going to see is I recorded this in English, and then you're going to hear me speak Spanish, which I do speak. And then you're going to hear me, but that was generated by AI. You're going to hear it in Japanese, and you're going to hear it in German. So I'm going to just fast forward here.
Hello, Professor. To this video, your intonation of the lips move it seem.
Here we go.
You start to combine them, start to really make an impact, and shows you how you can actually scale to reach a larger demographic, people that might speak other languages, and doing so in the way that feels seamless. Hello, professors and students. Mi nombre es Johnny Rodriguez, director de innovación aquí en Fresh Consulting. フレッシュの議員として人工知能についてお話しできることを大変楽しみにしています。Nun, ich wollte dieses Video aufnehmen, um Ihnen zu zeigen, was in diesem speziellen Bereich von Video plus Audio plus Übersetzung plus LipDub bei.
All right, so there was a lot of other languages. I actually did some validation with other speakers of these languages at Fresh here, but just this idea of scaling yourself and being able to reach a larger demographic through some of this technology. So I'll go ahead and pause there for my presentation. I want to make sure we get enough time for some of the other demos, but you can see here just this categories. Again, text-based, code-based, image-based, video-based, audio-based, 3D environment-based, and it just continues to be expansive. So lots happening in this space. I hope it kind of excites you as you think about the different ways that this technology can be leveraged. I'll put this on screen while Luis comes up, and then Luis, I'll give you some time here to present on your end as it relates to the agentic AI topic today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you so much. I think the audience wanted to continue listening to the reggaeton song, but we're gonna have to leave that for the next Mostla Day. I think you cannot hear us anymore, but connecting audio. Johnny, can you hear us now? No, not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello, hello.
He got disconnected, I think.
Johnny, so we're gonna move now with Luis Martinez. Yeah, I think it's about slide number 40 or something. Sí, por ahí. O 50. Más. Luis, can you introduce yourself while we get to your slide?
Can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah, I'm Luis Martinez. I'm the director of AI here in Fresh Latam, and I would like to speak about hello. Yeah, I would like to speak about AI agents, which I think it's a topic that we are gonna see a lot more in the future, and actually we have started to see more about it. So and this is the future of agents. And next, and this is a teaser, just a hook. The next big thing, I think it's not an app, it's a protocol. Next. So what is an agent? Let's start first talking about ChatGPT and OpenAI. I think you all know OpenAI and ChatGPT. This is what we call a conversational AI. A conversational AI has these four layers, which are the large language model. In this case, OpenAI has GPT as their large language models. I think we all use, or mostly use, the 4 or the 4.0, and there are newer models like the O1. But a model is just like a matrix that you can feed information and you will get an output. But in order to make it conversational, you need memory. You need to the AI conversation to remember the previous prompts and previous responses. You also need a context, like it needs to know what you're talking about, who are you, maybe where are you located, and also you need the prompting, a way to input your conversation, your commands into the chat. So this is a conversational agent. And this is a conversational AI, sorry. Yeah, next. But an agent, we call an agent that it's kind of an AI that can make